Oh yeah, this looks like it's gonna be good stuff, Mark. But you're selling a lot of scallops these days, right? Oh, I love those things. A lot of good stuff in the kitchen right now. One of the most popular restaurants in the Quad Cities is getting an Iowa counterpart next summer. Johnny's Italian Steakhouse in Moline is opening J-Bar in Davenport in a year. And you know, it takes a long time to set those things up and get the menus just right. Chef Mark Pilichowski is preparing for that now as he joins us today in the PSL kitchen from Johnny's. How's everything at Johnny's, Mark?
Everything's great, Paula. Thank you for having me today.
It's great to have you here. Scallops, corn, all the good stuff of summer.
Very, very light stuff. Very awesome when it comes to flavor profiles. Very light. Everything's very fresh. Corn right now is an absolutely amazing thing going on right now. It's so sweet.
You don't take it out of the freezer.
No.
You got the real thing going on.
We do have the real thing. We do have the real thing. And as what we're doing today, we're doing a corn salad with seared sea scallops. And as what we're doing here, I got some sea scallops going here. These are U10 scallops, meaning that it's under 10 per pound, meaning that they're pretty big.
Oh, they're in there. They're so shrimpy. You can't. They're actually large. They're in the bottom of the pan there. You always do butter for the sauté.
You know what? Because butter has a high burning content, I like to add butter and olive oil because then it kind of evens out. You get the flavor from the butter, and you get the longevity of the oil itself.
I just want to say the best chefs always have the ugliest pans. They always bring but it shows they're well used, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get cooking, Mark. Let's do something.
So what we did is what I did
open
here.
The wine.
There you go. Open the wine, Paula.
How's that sound?
I blanched off some corn right here, meaning I boiled it for about 5 minutes and then shocked it in some ice water. The reason why we do that is to completely stop the cooking process. Now that it's been cooled down and it is cooked, we can go ahead and take it off the ear. So is what I like to do. The higher that it is, the harder it falls. When it falls, you're gonna miss some guys here. So is what we're gonna do. I like to cut it in half and then just kind of cut it down as if you're cleaning some fruit. It's just like if you're cleaning a cantaloupe.
Corn off the cob. There's nothing better than that flavor compared to the can, compared to frozen. Yeah, you got it. We'll be having all our fresh corn here locally pretty soon, right?
Absolutely. Between May and September is when corn flourishes the most.
I'm going to try a little of your scallop right here that you have. You know, scallops have so much natural flavor. Have you noticed you don't have to put much extra on them, right?
You really don't. You really don't. Scallops are very plentiful in its own flavor.
Oh, nice. So while you're doing that, Mark, enlighten us about J-Bar. How will it be different from Johnny's?
Well, Johnny's is a restaurant that serves great food and great drinks. J-Bar is going to be a smaller version of what Johnny's has to offer, meaning that we're going to be a hotel connected to a Holiday Inn, but we're going to have a really, really awesome bar scene. The bar scene is going to have great lighting. It's going to have amazing food. The testing that we're doing right now is exactly what we're trying to go for by getting all the different feedback from everyone and knowing what we can and what we want to work with.
Yeah, because you're going to have like quite an appetizer menu, you know, the small plates concept.
It's going to be almost like a tapas style, but not completely tapas. We're going to have things, one of the awesome things that we're going to have is what's called the 50-50 burger, which is 50% beef, 50% bacon, 100% awesome.
I was going to say, what's the other part of that? All right, Mark, so you got a minute left. What do you want to do in a minute?
Well, we're going to go ahead and add this corn into here.
Okay.
And I made an emulsification of Dijon mustard, balsamic vinegar, shallots, and some safflower oil.
Okay.
And we emulsify all that together.
Okay.
And then that eventually turns into
this. Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and
that's what you're going to put on that?
Absolutely.
And the cooking, you have a cooking class coming up soon, right?
I do. It's on the second Tuesday of each month.
So that would be next week.
Yep, July 9th.
Oh, July 9th, the week after next. Can you believe it'll be July 9th in a couple of weeks?
Right.
Cooking class is Tuesday at 6:30 at Johnny's, Johnny'sItalianSteakhouse.com. Make your reservations, get in there because you get a full meal, a 3 or 4 course meal.
Absolutely. We do an appetizer, we do an entree, and then we always do dessert. Have to do dessert.
Love it. So you get to eat and you learn and you get all this great, delicious stuff.
Absolutely.
And you did great, Mark. Thank you so much. So now we each have one.
We
for
do
later
each have
on,
one.
right?
All right.
It's great to have you here today.
Thank you, Paula.
We'll
It's
see
my
you again
pleasure.
soon, okay?